Okay, this is the last step in our store setup. We're going to be dealing with the left-hand side of the page, and we're looking for the settings tab. As soon as we get that done, we can add some listings and start to do some marketing and make some sales. Anyway, let's hop on the computer and let's get that set up. Okay, in this video we're going to finish off our Etsy store setup. And then the last thing to do is add some listings and turn on some ads. So anyway, we're in the main dashboard here, and we're looking at the left-hand side of the page, and we're going to the settings tab. And we're going to start right here at the top under your subscription. And here you have a choice. I mentioned this before. Any option that Etsy offers me, I want to take. And let me just show you what you've got here. It's $10 a month, but you get 15 credits per month, which is $3. And you're getting a $5 ad credit, which I use all the time. So it's really only costing me $2. So I will always take the upgrade. And I'm just, I clicked on upgrade, then I'm going to click on confirm. And I'm going to skip the tour. We'll deal with that later. Anyway, let's go back to settings. And let's go to info and appearance. Some of these things will already be filled out because it's pulling information from our store setup. Some things we have to add. And starting at the top, you've got two tabs, info and appearance and shop name. If you want to change the shop name, this is where you would do it. Anyway, let's go back to the top. Shop name, it's already entered, but you can change it here or you can change it up here. This is the title. This is the shop icon, which is your logo, which I'm using an image of myself. The next one is the order receipt banner. Now I'm going to choose a file, and then I'll show you exactly what that file looks like. Let me see if I can find it here. And it is right here. This is what it looks like. It has, guess what? Another image of myself. If you have any questions about your order, please send me an Etsy message, or you can text me. Now, I'm using a Twilio number, and I'll show you what that looks like. They give you a $15 credit for a trial. It's relatively cheap, or it's actually very cheap. Anyway, I'm going to grab that image. Here it is, already showing that it's there. The shop announcement, we already put that in the previous steps. A message to buyers of physical products. Message to buyers for digital items. I may sell both, so I put together a message here for physical products. Once again, it's covering, well, let's just take a look at this. Thanks for your purchase. It's greatly appreciated. I'll start to work on your order right away. If you have any questions, please send me an Etsy message or feel free to text me. Here's a lifetime coupon code that will save you 20% on every purchase. So, save 20. We already set up that coupon code. Have a great day, and once again, thank you, Ken. Now, when it comes to the digital, it's almost the same message. I'll just paste it in here. Exact same thing. The only difference is because it's not a physical product, it just says if you have any issues with your download or have questions, please send me an Etsy message or text me. And I'm going to hit Save Changes. And now we can see this has been added. Everything is in place. I don't know why the text doesn't show up here. It's sort of strange, but it does. It does show up in the receipt. Now, I'm going to just try this one more time and just hit Save Changes. And this time it took. So I will add this again. We'll make sure that it sticks. I think even if it doesn't stick, it seems like it does show up. Well, anyway, it's there now. If it messes you up, just resave it a couple times. I just save it in a text file. Anyway, let's go on. Oh, before we do that, let's just quickly take a look at Twilio. I'll just go into the console, and right here you can just get yourself a number. So you just click on manage, and you can just add a new number. And like I said, they give you a $15 credit on a free trial, so it'll last you a long time. And of course, they've got the tab here for messaging, and you can try it out. It's right here. Send an SMS. And when you go through the setup, you'll put your own phone number in there. And then anyway, all you've got to do is put your text in there, and you can send your message. Add that, and then something like that, send a text message, and you're good to go. Just make sure that this shows up. When you set everything up, this is already in place. So very, very simple. That way I can check the messages, and at the same time the customers have a greater level of confidence in their purchase. And even when it comes to purchasing again, they just have more confidence. So does it need to be done? No. But this is what I do to make my store a little bit different than the others. Anyway, let's go back here to settings, and let's deal with about your shop. This is already in here, like I said, pulled from previous setup. It's right here. All of our images, shop links. If you have a Facebook, you can link to a website, a blog, Pinterest, wherever you want to link to. Okay, and let's go to the next one, which is options. And here we see a bunch of tabs at the top. We'll just start with the very first one. You set a custom order for your listings using rearrange your shop. I'm going to enable that. Your shop's visitors will see the custom sort option by default. Custom order requests. Let buyers know you accept custom orders. Yes, we do. So enable that. Gift wrapping. I don't offer that. I leave it disabled. Offer a gift message. If they want us to add a special message to the person they're sending the gift to, no problem. Automatic listing translation enabled. So this is just going to allow you to hit the translate feature. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me see. Want shoppers to be able to see these. Those are your sold listings. I want to say yes, it's more social proof in your current time zone, and hit save. Now let's go to the next one, vacation mode. It's now turned off. Your shop is active. If you want to go on vacation, you want to click this. You can leave them an announcement. And messages auto reply. This message will be sent to anyone who sends you a message when vacation mode is on. So an announcement letting them know why you're shut down and when you're going to be reopened. And if they send you a message, just so you don't have to pay attention to messages, this will just send them a confirmation message that your shop is temporarily in vacation mode. Okay, web analytics. If you have Google Analytics and you want to throw it in here, go right ahead. I am just using my Etsy Analytics, so not a big deal. Download data. Currently for sale listings, you can download your CSVs. Here you get to pick what you want to download. Anyway, it's pretty simple. here you can take your data with you, download your shop settings, download your reviews. If you need to download those, you can go right ahead. And you'll see here it includes a shop name, image URLs, announcement, messages to the buyer, shop member information, financial information. If you have to reset your store up or you want to keep that data, it's always nice to download this when your store is up and running and you put a lot of work into it, just to have that backup. If you want to close your shop, it's dealt with right here. That covers all of the tabs here. So let's go to the next one, shipping settings. And what I'm going to do is, once again, we can see that we have the tabs on the top. And here we are under shipping profiles, and we can add a profile right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a product. Now, this product, for each item that you're selling, it's nice to have a profile created. Now we can let Etsy calculate our shipping, or we can put a fixed manual price in there. Okay, so shoppers will see prices based on their location, weight, dimensions of the listing. Okay, the origin we've got here, that is my postal code or your zip code, or if you're dealing with a production partner, you want to put in their postal code or zip code. Processing time, I like the 5 to 7 business days. Where I'll ship, Canada and worldwide. Perfect. If you don't ship to Canada, or if you only ship to the US, just click on edit and you'll take care of that. Shipping services, I want all the services that are available to me. Free shipping is optional. Are you going to offer free domestic shipping? Check the box. Do you give free international shipping? Check the box. Handling fee. This is set separate fees for domestic and international. Now, if my service, my print-on-demand provider, if I'm using one, and they're charging me, say, $1 for the fulfillment, I could just put the $1 in here. And it says we'll add this to the buyer's shipping total. They won't see it separately. So it's just going to increase your shipping by this amount. Now we have to give it a name. So I'm going to call this one the flask. Okay, and save profile. Profile has been set. Now, when I put together a listing, it's going to ask me for the weight, it's going to ask me for the dimensions, and then it'll be able to do the calculation. Now let's take a look at the next tab here. Free shipping guarantee. Do you want to enable this? If you do, if they spend over $35, they're going to get free shipping in the US. So it's pretty simple. Is this something that a person wants to do? Well, look at what it says right here. Enjoy priority placement in search when you offer free shipping. Etsy tells you right off the bat that if you're going for organic rankings, if you're going after specific keywords, you'll want to enable this because they are going to give you priority placement. If that is a big deal, you want to enable this. If you're driving your own traffic and you're not relying a lot on ranking high on Etsy, maybe everything you want to do is just through ads, then this isn't such a big deal. Now, I'm going to be running my own traffic, so I'm not going to enable this at this time. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Let's take a look here. We've got package preferences. Okay, print shipping labels faster by saving the details for packaging used frequently. So you can set that up right here. You can give it a name, and I could call this one, and then of course put in your dimensions and save it. It will just make your life a little bit easier. not all that important. Rates and upgrades. Now, here's something that I use. Connect your account. I'm using Canada Post. Now, if you use USPS or other shipping, it should be right here for you to actually connect. And then it's really nice because I get a really great discounted rate through Canada Post. And here's an easy way to connect it when I want to print my shipping labels and do the fulfillment. What happens when I connect my account? Etsy's very good at giving you the information that you need. You'll see discounted rates when you purchase Etsy shipping labels, pay with them through your Etsy account. If you use calculated shipping, your buyer will automatically see discounted shipping prices. Etsy shipping labels purchased using Canada Post for small business will count towards your total. Anyway, this is just where you connect your account, and this is where you'll fill out your information. Okay, and I will do that once we're off this call. I'll go back and set this up. Okay, let's take a look at the next one, which is production partners. Add a new production partner. If you're dealing with a print-on-demand company or somebody that's helping you put this together, as a production partner, you'd put their name, the name of the company here. Maybe it would be something like Custom Cat or Printful, whichever one you're using. Put in their location. And here you just want to fill out what does a production partner do in making your product. Then this one here, you can see it's private, about your partnership, why you're working with this partner. I don't have the skill or equipment. That's normally what I would put in there. What is your role in the design process? I design everything myself. They give you the options right here. What is the party's role in the production process? They make a component of my product. I do the rest. Figure out what works for you and then just hit Save Partner. And then in your listings, you always get the opportunity to select that production partner. Okay, let's go to the next one. Offsite ads. It's on by default, and you can stop spending money on external ads. But here's the thing, they charge only 15% on a sale. They don't charge you anything for clicks. There's absolutely nothing other than when they bring you a sale. So I just leave it on. Now here, speak another language. Start translating your shop. Okay, so you can go ahead and you can select, if you're selling everywhere and you want to translate these, well, that's cool. I enabled translation in the previous tabs, and I'll just hit save. Now, if this is where you would actually take your translation, and you can just use an online translator, and here you're going to translate this into Dutch. So if they are using Dutch as their preference for search, they're going to see all of your messages here in their language. Now, if you speak the other languages, you could, well, I think you can only use one video. But you can put your captions here. Where we have them in English, you can now add them in Dutch. And then, of course, you can do that to all of your other languages. Whatever you want to put in here, you just click on the tab. And like I said, you can just use a translation service that's online, and it'll translate the basics. Let's take a look at the next one. And I will go through and copy and paste all of the translated messages in here. It's a little bit of work, but it's not that bad, because all you're doing is copying this and just pasting it in, and then copying the result and putting it in here. And that's every element, you know, like your titles, just everything that you see here just goes in here. Okay, and if you have a Facebook shop, they have the 3 steps right here. If you have a Facebook store and you want to connect it to your Etsy store, perfect. Knock yourself out. I'm not using Facebook. I'm driving my own traffic, and so it makes it really simple. I've done this many times in the past. I just don't find great success with my Facebook shops. I just haven't done well with that. Anyway, that is it for the settings. Our store is now completely set up. In the next video, we're going to add a listing, and we're going to set up some basic organization, some structure in the store by setting up our sections, and then dealing with a few of the customization options we have, because we upgraded to the better banner system with that $10 upgrade. So in the next video, I'm going to show you those elements so that we are finished, wrapped up, done, and good to go, and ready to start selling after the next video. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.